Before I get into this video, I just want to say this does not mean I'm Arteta in. I just want to get that out of the way. But he put a very good team out today, the right tactics. We don't know if it's the way that he wanted to play. We don't know if he was personally forced into it, with Aubameyang being injured, with David Luiz and Willian being out because of COVID rules. I'm not sure about Gabriel Magalhaes, I'll be 100% honest. I don't know why he was out, but it doesn't matter because our defence played great today. Arteta got his spot on today. But let's just hope he can keep it up. Because in our next 4 fixtures, who I can't exactly remember who we have. I know we have Newcastle and 3 other lower table teams that we need to beat. And then we've got Southampton and United. 4 must-win games. 4 games that we can win if we play like how we played today against Chelsea. A team that are competing for the title. They are competing for the title. No matter what anyone says, they are. Because they've been playing good this season. And we beat them 3-1. Holding pocketed Werner. Pulisic couldn't get through. Pablo Mari was defending brilliantly. He gave away a pen. He got a yellow card early on. But other than that, great blocks, great tackles, great decision making. And the communication of the team just looked good today as well. Everyone was using their mouth. Everyone was speaking. Everyone was telling people what to do, what not to do. Tierney was being allowed to be a Tierney. He was being allowed to bomb forward, get into the box, and that's exactly how we got the first goal. Him going down in the box, and this is what we wanted to see. This is what Arsenal fans wanted to see. We wanted to see Lacazette get support and get service when he's playing in the number 9. We had Martinelli, we had Saka, we had Emile Smith-Rowe. 3 youngsters who dominated this game today, and we saw Lacazette be good. He was good for once because he got the service that he needed. Without Mesut Ozil, without Ceballos playing in that great midfielder, we were thinking, oh, who's going to step up? And Mel Smith-Rowe stepped up today against Chelsea, a team that are competing for the title, one of the biggest teams in the Premier League, and we stepped it up today. Werner had to go over half-time. He was isolated. There was no way he was getting through that defence. Rob Holding's done a brilliant job. Bellerin, I'm not the biggest fan of him. Everyone knows this. I said it in the podcast before this video that I'm not a big fan of Bellerin, and he played brilliant today. Without Willian, without this back and forth passing between each other, Bellerin shines because he can run forward. Same with Tierney. Without this back 5, Tierney's being allowed to run forward. He's not having to pass the ball and then go back into position. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. What a free kick that was from Xhaka. Besides the free kick, what a performance that was from Xhaka. There were a few contenders for man of the match. Personally, I gave it to Bukayo Saka, and he actually officially got it. But Xhaka, what a free kick, first of all. And second of all, the way he draws people in and wins fouls is so important to the way we play, man. It's so important. Our worst player was probably El Neni. But when Thomas Partey comes back in, when his little injury's over, or when Ceballos partners up with Xhaka again in this 4-3-3, we could really turn the season around. With the 4 fixtures we got, and then potentially beating Southampton, we could genuinely turn the season around. We could. But I don't want to say anything too much right now. I just want to speak about today's performance in particular. I don't want to speak about the future. I don't want to speak about the past. Because all I can say is that if Arteta keeps these tactics, keeps these type of lineups, playing with a creative midfielder, playing with Lacazette, getting the support. Obviously, when Aubameyang comes in, I don't know. I think the thing is, Lacazette has been scoring. He's our top scorer this season. So I don't know who's going to get dropped. If Martinelli does get dropped, we need to see him come off the bench a lot more. And Mel Smith-Rowe, if he can do it against Chelsea, he can do it against anyone. This is a guy that I've been screaming to start. And he started today, and he proved why he should start. Not a single player put a foot wrong. A bit unfortunate to concede the late couple minutes of the game, but that's how football works. Everyone scores. They got a little breakthrough, they took their chance. But talking about chances, Arsenal took theirs today. Lacazette, great penalty. Xhaka, great free kick. Cristiano Jacques Ronaldo. And Bukayo Saka, what a finish that was. We absolutely destroyed one of the top teams in the league. Brilliant performance. Hopefully Arteta learns from this, understands that we don't need the frauds, David Luiz and Willian, in this team. The only 2 people that I'd bring in this team now to improve it is Thomas Partey for El Neni and Gabriel Magalhaes for Pablo Mari. And have the Holding and not Pablo Mari, are you mad? Have the Holding and Gabriel Tierney and Bellerin backline or Maitland-Niles, because as I said, I don't really care which one of them play, because I like Maitland-Niles a lot more than I like Bellerin. I'm not gonna lie. Great performance by Bellerin today, though. I will give him that. And then the midfield, I'd keep it with Xhaka and Emil Smith-Rowe as our career midfielder. I would genuinely keep it like that. After today, I know Emil Smith-Rowe is ready to play Premier League football. And then I'd have Thomas Partey, without a doubt. And then the front three, personally, I would actually go Martinelli, Aubameyang and Bukayo Saka. But Lacazette has proved that with a bit of support, he can do bits. He can do what he wants. But if Arteta wants to play Lacazette in this type of tactic, in this style of play, I wouldn't mind. But he just needs to keep it consistent now. We can't go and lose next week with a back five now. We can't. We have to keep it consistent. Hopefully we can keep this up, man. Hopefully we can keep this up, because I really don't want to see us slip up now. We can really turn this season around. Come on, Arsenal. Please. Please, Arteta.